everyone. I wanted to make sure that we could get organised now for your return. What we're seeing is that some of you are starting to trickle back in now after having been in confinement for all of this time. There's a little bit of a mess going on with care plans and when they start, when they end, how many visits we have left, and so on. And I just want to make sure that I put everybody at ease and just make sure that you know that this was an extenuating circumstance and these are unprecedented times. So if you hadn't been able to get in for a month for any reason, we've got some good reasons right now, then of course we'll be extending your care and your care plans. If you had debits or payments or anything like that going out and you can't catch up with your visits, then we'll change the dates and we'll extend out your time so that you don't have to panic or rush about to try and make up care. That's not the idea of being healthy and helping you lead a stress-free, easy life. We want to help you as much as possible. So returning practice members, things are very different around here. You cannot just come in. You have to call us. Please watch all of our videos to see the updates. We triage you. You have to wait in the car. It's appointment only. I want to go back to care plans though and what we're going to be doing. The spines that I've seen and the subluxations over this pandemic have been really terrible. The amount of stress that people have taken on, and those are the people that we're seeing. I can't even imagine what your spines are like without care, the people that haven't been coming in, and with all the stress that you've taken on. And again, remember, you don't always feel what's going on in your body. You don't necessarily know whether you have a subluxation or not. What I'm noticing is that people's subluxations worsened and that upon coming back, we're needing a little bit more immersion care or a little bit more frequency in care so that we can get people back on track. It might be a week or two or maybe 3, depending upon your own case as to what your body needs. So the best way to do this, to make sure that I am taking care of you and doing my job, is to make sure that we get a mini reevaluation if you haven't been here for a month. So what you'll do is you'll be making your appointments to come in. Janice will do a neurothermal scan on you so that I can see what kind of subluxations there are and to what extent. She'll give it to me right there and then, just so that you're not waiting for ages before I say anything to you. And then between me actually checking your spine and doing a quick evaluation and seeing your scan, I'll be able to tell you there and then what your frequency of care needs to be, whether you need to catch up or not. And from there, we will go through everybody's contracts, terms of agreements, and so on, and see if we need to extend our dates out to make sure that we do the right thing for you. And of course, as always, you can approach us and tell us if you feel good about that, or if we need to have a conversation. I just want to make sure that everyone's prepared for coming out of their homes if you haven't already. It's not as bad as you might think it is. Make sure you're getting fresh air every day. Please stay involved and engaged with our Facebook group, because we've been doing virtual health consults and people have been getting tremendous results just from doing that. Nothing will replace the actual entrainment or adjustment. Nothing can. Otherwise, our whole profession wouldn't need to exist. But a lot can be done anyway. So if you haven't checked in with us in this time out, please do. We can have a virtual consultation, or please just start planning out when you think you might want to emerge from confinement, and slowly getting yourself to feel safe about that. This really has been a big time where we've been conditioned into new habits and rituals and ways of thinking. Start making a list mentally of where do you feel that it's safer, or if you're really afraid, where do you think that it's marginally safe for you to go to? Where is it just absolutely a no, you don't want to do it? Start thinking about that. You'll see from what we've been doing, we are cleaner than an operating room here at Nurture Wellbeing now. We've even had people tell us that they think this is the cleanest place in the entire world. And this is the safe zone because of that, and because of the way we're triaging our people. Not everybody's allowed in still. So making sure that you are allowed in, giving us a call, making your appointments, and we want to make sure everyone's organized and feels good and feels safe. So get in touch with us, but know that everything will be fine with your care plans. We'll reconfigure dates and reconfigure everything according to your clinical needs.